Have you ever wondered why some people seem to make significant strides in life while others remain stagnant? It's an intriguing question that often lingers in our minds. The answer, more often than not, lies in the realm of risk-taking. No, not reckless gambles motivated by a rush of adrenaline, but calculated risks, the kind that are thoughtfully evaluated and strategically planned. It's an intricate dance, really. Each decision we make, each risk we take, is a step into the uncharted territory of life. It's an opportunity to discover untapped potential, a chance to unlock our resilience and resourcefulness. But what separates calculated risks from reckless ones? It's the fine line between caution and daring, the delicate balance that spurs both personal and professional growth. So could the secret to success lie in the mastery of taking calculated risks? It's a fascinating concept, one worth exploring. Let's delve deeper. Calculated risks, unlike reckless gambles, are rooted in thoughtful evaluation. Picture this. You're standing at the edge of a precipice. Below you, there's a chasm of uncertainty, but across the chasm, there's a land filled with promise and potential. How do you cross? You could jump blindly, driven by reckless abandon, or you could measure the distance, assess your abilities, and make a calculated leap. That's the power of calculated risks. It's not about throwing caution to the wind, but rather, it's about understanding the wind's direction, assessing its velocity, and using it to your advantage. It's about balancing the thrill of the leap with the knowledge of when and how to leap. Now, let's delve deeper into this concept. Calculated risks involve a careful analysis of potential outcomes, a deep understanding of your capabilities, and a willingness to venture into the unknown. It's a dance, an intricate ballet where caution and daring take turns leading and following. And what are the rewards of this dance? They're manifold. For starters, calculated risks propel personal and professional growth. They push you beyond the confines of your comfort zone, forcing you to adapt, evolve, and grow stronger. They challenge the status quo, encouraging innovation and creativity. Calculated risks also open up a world of opportunities. They are the keys that unlock doors to potential you never knew existed. Every decision, every risk is a step towards unearthing untapped potential, a chance to discover new landscapes of possibility. Moreover, calculated risks turn life into a thrilling adventure. They transform the mundane into the extraordinary, infuse the everyday with a dynamic energy. They make life a journey of continuous learning, where failures are not stumbling blocks but stepping stones toward wisdom. To sum it up, embracing calculated risks is about embracing life in all its unpredictability and potential. It's about daring to venture into uncharted territory, but with a compass of knowledge and foresight guiding the way. It's about transforming challenges into opportunities and dreams into reality. By embracing calculated risks, we unlock doors to potential we never knew existed. So, are you ready to take the leap? Scene script. Let's bring this to life with a few real-world examples. Imagine you're the founder of a small tech startup in the late 90s. You've been offered a hefty sum for your company, enough to retire comfortably. But you believe in your vision, the potential of the internet. You decide to reject the offer, a calculated risk that paid off handsomely. That startup was Google, and its founder, Larry Page, chose the unknown over immediate gratification. Or consider the story of Sara Blakely, the youngest self-made female billionaire in the world. She invested her entire savings of $5,000 to start a hosiery company. She faced rejection after rejection, but her calculated risk and unwavering belief in her product led to the creation of Spanx, a company now worth over $1 billion. Then there's the story of a young man who dropped out of Harvard to start a small software company. That was a monumental risk. Today, we know that young man as Bill Gates and the small company as Microsoft, one of the most influential tech companies in the world. Calculated risks are not exclusive to entrepreneurs. Take the example of an employee who leaves a secure job to pursue a passion project. It's a daunting leap, but with careful planning and unwavering determination, it could lead to a more fulfilling career. Or the story of an artist who decides to experiment with a radically different style. It's a risk that could alienate their audience, but it could also lead to a groundbreaking masterpiece. Let's not forget the student who decides to study abroad, leaving behind familiar surroundings for an unfamiliar culture. It's a risk, but one that promises a wealth of knowledge and experiences. Each of these stories is a testament to the power of calculated risks. These individuals stepped into the unknown, guided by careful thought and analysis. They faced failures and rejections, but each setback was a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. These stories illuminate the transformative power of calculated risks. The journey of taking calculated risks is a continuous process of learning. It's an intriguing dance, one in which we stumble and fall, yet rise again stronger and wiser. Each misstep, each fall is not a signal to retreat, but an invitation to learn, to grow, to evolve. Let's consider a scenario. Imagine you've taken a calculated risk and it didn't quite pan out the way you envisioned. It's easy to label this as a failure, to view it as a setback. But what if we reframe our perspective? What if we view this failure as a stepping stone to wisdom, a chance to learn something invaluable that textbooks and tutorials can't teach? Every misstep is a lesson disguised, a chance to understand where we went wrong and how we can do better. These lessons, these stepping stones, build the path towards wisdom. They equip us with knowledge and experience, arming us with an understanding that makes future risks less daunting, less unknown. So what's the secret ingredient that makes this learning process so effective? Adaptability. In an ever-evolving world where change is the only constant, adaptability is not just a desirable trait, it's a necessity. It's the ability to roll with the punches, to evolve with changing circumstances, and to transform obstacles into opportunities. And how does taking calculated risks aid in developing this trait? Well, each risk we take is a new experience, a new situation that challenges us to adapt, to find new solutions, to innovate. It pushes us out of our comfort zones, forcing us to confront change head-on. This breeds resilience, resourcefulness, and above all, adaptability. So the next time you're faced with a decision that involves taking a calculated risk, remember that you're not just making a choice, you're embarking on a learning journey. A journey that's bound to have its fair share of bumps and hurdles, but one that guarantees growth, evolution, and wisdom. Remember, failures are not stumbling blocks, but stepping stones that pave the way to wisdom. Calculated risks also infuse life with a dynamic energy. And it's this energy that fuels our pursuit of dreams, ignites our passion, and keeps us on our toes. When we tread the path of calculated risks, life ceases to be a mundane routine. Instead, it transforms into a thrilling journey filled with surprises at every turn. You see, it's all about turning dreams into reality. How, you ask? By daring to step into the unknown, by playing the game of probabilities, and by making decisions that can potentially change the course of your life. It's not about reckless abandon, but about strategic moves that are rooted in thoughtful analysis and foresight. And here's the kicker. With each calculated risk, you're not only chasing your dreams, you're also crafting a life rich with experiences, achievements, and learnings. It's a roller coaster ride, yes, but one that's worth every twist and turn. Calculated risks transform the abstract into tangible reality, making life a thrilling adventure. So, what does all this mean for you? Well, let's take a moment to reflect on the essence of our discussion. Life, as we've explored, is an intricate dance, where calculated risks can be a transformative mantra. Every decision, every step into the unknown is an opportunity to unearth untapped potential. These risks are not reckless gambles. They're strategic moves. They're about navigating that fine line between caution and daring, striking a balance that propels both personal and professional growth. When we dare to step beyond our comfort zones, we discover resilience, resourcefulness, and a continuous process of learning.